There has been a major shift in the Celeste Rivas case, and this time it's coming from LAPD sources. Multiple outlets now say D4VD, aka David, has been identified as a suspect, and the investigators are digging into a mysterious late night trip to Santa Barbara County, which may be when said suspects attempted to dismember and dispose of Celeste's body. So let's get into it. So if you see my previous videos, we've covered the Tesla being abandoned and impounded, the Hollywood Hills rental full of opioids and different drugs, and personal items that could be connected to Celeste, and how under California law, hiding a body can start as a misdemeanor, but there are several ways that it can be moved to felony if we can obviously connect the drugs to her death. But now we have more information which could actually connect David as a suspect. Not only do we have evidence of disposal, but we have evidence of dismemberment, which could lead to a harsher punishment. And as we've said from the start, these Tesla vehicles have a lot of information. Whatever happened in that Santa Barbara trip will definitely be identified very soon. According to NBC4 in Los Angeles, they're quoting an LAPD source with direct knowledge, and police have allegedly identified singer David as a suspect in Celeste's death. The same sources say they believe she likely died in the spring of 2025. So again, we were trying to figure out the timeline of when she was alive, when she died, because the private investigator, Steve Fisher, had reason to believe that that vehicle was there with that body since early July. Now we can pinpoint death to spring, very close to when they were actually moving around this car around the Hollywood Hills, from July to September, when it was finally impounded and the body was discovered. Not only that, as Steve Fisher said, the PI, he likely had help dismembering and disposing of her body, because obviously someone was moving around that Tesla when David was on tour. So there's other people involved in this crime. Now, what was the shocking thing to hear is that allegedly David is not being cooperative with the investigation, which is contrary to what his representative had said previously. However, I do obviously have to note the medical examiner has not released a cause or manner of death as of yet. So even though we have this information, everything is still officially deferred. What we are seeing here is that the timeline is very distorted, because we discovered the body when the police discovered the body. Any investigations were happening in real time, and unfortunately, investigations, medical examinations take time when the facts are unclear and when the body is in a very bad state of decomposition.